Takes away the game. Hey guys, once again confused as to why XSplit just likes to destroy the fact that StarCraft 2 is being streamed, but that's okay because we're going to be in this game. We're spawning directly on top of TSL.Hyun, is going to be the red Zerg on the right, and his opponent is going to be stepitup, who is the blue Protoss in the bottom left. We're going to be going into a very fun game. It is still pre-grid. I mean, that's a beautiful thing about the EU Zotac, is that it is quite a long tournament. It gives us a chance to see some amazing games. So right off the bat, guys, I just want to urge you to go ahead and go to zanderfever.tv/vote and just let us know who you think is going to be winning, because we are having a very fun game. I mean, Step It Up is once again someone I've not seen before, but Hyun is someone that everybody should be aware of at the very least, or know the name, or at the very least know his tag. It is TSL from the SCV Life, or should I say Hyun from the SCV Life, representing TSL on Korhal Compound LE in a PVZ, part of the European Zotac Cup. It's actually the 108th Zotac Cup, which is a pretty significant thing to note. It's 100 euros to the winner, plus a lot of points seeded towards the European, or not the European, but there's the entire Zotac Cup monthly final, in which case the winner, I believe, gets 500 euros, which is an insane prize pool. 200 for second, 100 for third. It even includes a third place match, I believe, so that's how you can determine who gets third place. So it's really important to do well in these tournaments, and when you have the prize pool of what these Zotac Cup tournaments hold, when you do well, it is very, very crazy, because you get a crazy player pool, not just a crazy prize pool. I mean, we have Slayer's Min that's going to be in the house today, competing and doing insane stuff. And with Slayer's Min being a competitor, you can guarantee crazy stuff. You're going to be in line for some amazing games, and it's always cool to watch these unknown players like Step It Up play. I mean, right now he's got an opportunity to be really aggressive with cannons, but there is the Overlord here looking specifically for that. Hyun is just trying to get enough time in there to be able to get out his next base. We can see how Step Up is actually choosing to cancel that pylon, putting another one down, being very, very annoying with this probe, who does manage to have 13 health, which is means he's able to generate a little bit of shields, which buys him another hit that would be otherwise lethal. So there's nice cancellation. So instead of losing the full 100 minerals, Step It Up just loses very simple 50 minerals, and this probe is going to encounter some lings, which is not what the probe wants. The probe is going to want to not hit the lings so it can actually stay alive. So there is Hyun throwing down his third base as natural expansion. We already see a queen on the way. There is no gases yet, so we're not going to see any kind of metabolic boost for a fair bit of time, at the very minimum 3 minutes, as I believe that's the time to build the extractor, mine the 100 gas, and then start and complete the metabolic boost. Which means that Step It Up may actually be able to do a little bit of aggression with a Zealot and a Stalker if he so desires. We already see his gateway is about to be completed, and his cannon is done, proving to be a very effective place for the cannon as well. As you can see, it covers every single one of these buildings quite efficiently. And we see how Step Up's actually choosing to go for a little bit of a wall, making sure that lings can't run by at the top and have a full area over here to just have a party in, because that's the last thing Protoss people wants, is a ling to have a party in your base. That's not fun. I mean, we saw earlier Acer Bly being able to go for a proxy hatch, cancel it, go for the Evo Chamber timing, and then go in for a complete ling roach bust after getting 5 lings into his opponent's base. And it worked out to be in his favor. He was able to be very, very aggressive, and he just won him the game. Hyun doesn't exactly have the same style as Bly does. I mean, Hyun is incredibly standard, incredibly solid, pulls out a cheese every once in a while, and it can be incredibly effective, but as you can see right now, he is happily on 3 bases, and looks like he just wants to macro up and just possibly get out a whole lot of roaches. But let's just say that if you guys want, you can go to zanderfever.tv/vote and just say who you think is going to be winning, because at the moment we have a 50-50 split of who you guys think is going to be winning, so definitely more voting would always be fun to see. Looks like Step It Up's going to throw down another billion seconds. So far he's got 2 gates. Looks like he actually wants a robo or something. Oh, he's throwing another gateway, but he had enough throwing a robo, and that's why I was thinking he might be doing just that. But Hyun right now is just getting out a small set of links, making sure he's not going to die to anything crazy earlier on. He's even getting a spine crawler at his third. Very odd defensive move, but we're going to see that Step It Up's going to go possibly just for a big 5-gate attack. He is getting that +1. If he's going for a +1 5-gate, that is a very, very decisive timing that he's going for. Lair is being started for Hyun, so Hyun may be going for some kind of very quick roach speed type of play, because the Roach Warren's thrown down a very standard time. But with stepitup going for the large set of aggression in a Twilight Council, we could see a big blink play, a big +2 gateway attack. There's a couple different options, but the fact that he doesn't have any kind of Robo or Stargate play really makes me think he's going to go for a large blink all-in, which is actually very strong on this map. You've got a lot of these cliffs and high grounds and things that you can blink on with any kind of advantage. If you throw a pylon down right here in particular, you've got vision on the high ground, you can attack the third, blink up here whenever you get into a bad spot with the forward stalkers, and allows you just to have such a hyped up, ramped up aggression that can be really deadly. But right now we're just having a +1 5 zealot attack. It could surround a couple of those roaches, but now that they're on creep, we should be able to see some good, nice attacking. It looks like the queen's going to get targeted down, but that's not going to be a lot of damage, actually. We see one queen for 5 zealots. That's not exactly the best trade. I mean, stepitup is now a little bit far behind in the economy, but this proxy pylon is in a good spot. We do not see any kind of blink being researched, though the +2 is being researched. I mean, stepitup is actually in a position to get his +3 attack at possibly even the 13-minute mark if he's perfect with his chronos, which is very early, especially if Hyun's going to go for that's the final max roach style. But with this lair is now done, we've got the Glear Constitution going down. The +1 missile attacks just now started, so we definitely see. Oh no! I just spilled Gatorade on my keyboard. Oh god! I was trying to respond to White Rod. No! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, Gatorade in my keyboard. That's so not good. I need to respond. In a game. GLHF. Okay, so I'm going to hope that my keyboard is going to go ahead and... Oh my god! Everything is going wrong. Oh wow, I look so professional. That is amazing. Okay, so, wait, why did my exploit just kill StarCraft again? Come back, StarCraft. There we go. Okay, I believe we're back. Wow, that was not good. Okay, so, we are back. Everything is good. I would really like a chance to draw off my keyboard. Now, so stepitup is going for this blink aggression. It's going to be very, very strong. It's going to be a +2 blink attack. He just add on 3 gates, so he's going to be incredibly aggressive. He's got a fair amount of sentries now in the mix, and with these sentries in play, he's going to be able to do a lot of force fielding and good amount of shenanigans with that, and that could be incredibly deadly right now. If we see Hyun unable to be ready for that, that could actually lead into some very bad news situations for him, because we have the forward proxy pylon in a great spot. We're going to have another one going to the high ground that will actually give him vision in the spot that I was talking about before that could be abused into the favor of stepitup. But I mean, Hyun just has so much stuff that he may still be able to handle this, but it's all going to depend on the force fields, the blink micro, and the fact that we can see this nice force fields getting set down. The thing is, though, Hyun can easily target down these sentries, and if he can limit those, he may just be able to overrun stepitup, and stepitup is really starting to get, though, oh, he's got a lot of energy left on his back sentry. It's going to be really keeping him land those, but he's got to reinforce incredibly well. He's trading nicely. Here you have stalkers on the high ground. They need to start attacking from this high ground to give stepitup a chance, but the problem is Hyun's got a bunch of links now in the mix as well, and there's a very forward blink. The problem is, I don't think stepitup has enough stuff. Hyun is just happily running around and just dealing just massive amounts of damage, and it's looking like stepitup may be pushed back for the moment, but still, he's in a surprisingly good spot. He's going to be having more and more and more stalkers coming in, and he's looking to be amazingly strong. But Hyun, he does have the +1 attack. Stepitup's got the +2, but he can blink nicely. There he is. The stalkers are just not dying at the moment, and it's really proving to be a really tough hold for Hyun, though Hyun is back up a ton. 16 links, 11 roaches are on the way, and at the moment we're seeing stepitup is getting repulsed. I mean, stepitup is doing a great job of keeping some of his stalkers alive, but yikes, he did not blink back far enough there, and he knows it, pulling back those stalkers manually. But there's a forward blink to try and pick off that queen. Hyun, though, is managing to get out so many more units. This is going to be insane. I mean, stepitup is really going all in with this. He's just getting so much stuff. His macro is actually still not too bad. He's going to warp in some more stalkers on the high ground, but Hyun is just ramping up, and oh, a miss blink. Going to lock in 3 Stalkers down there, and we see their blink cooldown is, there we see the blink cooldown going down. Gets killed, though, before going out. The high ground vision, and all these Stalkers are getting warped in directly in the face of Lings and Roaches, and that is not what they want to do, and it's looking like Hyun is going to be able to hold this off. Step It Up is committing a lot. There's the GG, well played. GG, well played indeed, and that is Hyun saying the GG back, and there we go. Step It Up has managed to almost take out Hyun. So very solid gameplay by both players. Hyun, definitely amazing hold. I mean, Step It Up actually had a moment or two where it looked like he might have been able to take that game, but very nicely done. And now I gotta clean up my keyboard.